I believe the church is not ready for what's coming, specifically with aliens. So here's what we want to think about with aliens. This is what I believe is right around the corner. We are going to see mainstream coverage of aliens. There's going to be proof of aliens that's already being released. The aliens, the proof of aliens. I believe we're going to see bodies and specimens. There will be communication and interviews with aliens. Okay, so that's coming. And I think there's going to be a point where when people say, hey, this is real communication, this is a real interview, this is a real being, I feel like that could be one of these factors that leads people astray and deceives people. It's Matthew 24, verse 37. Jesus is talking, and he says, in the last days, there's going to be earthquakes, there's going to be famine, there's going to be pestilence. We're seeing some of that unfold. And then he says, it will be exactly like the days of Noah. Exactly like the days of Noah. There's one other very key detail, though, about the days of Noah that we know is that in the days of Noah, there were Nephilim. The Nephilim were literally hybrid beings. So when Jesus says the end is going to be exactly like the days of Noah, it's not too much of a stretch to say, hey, there will be hybrid beings. You know, our government is now saying that they have programs to create hybrid beings using aliens and humans. I'm telling you right now, this is not brand new. This is exactly like the days of Noah, where we have hybrid beings on the earth. Some of our faith, some of our belief is just very superficial. We believe something because one day someone shared it with us and it sounded good, or we believe because that's the way we were raised. But if you don't have hands on experience, that's what makes you very vulnerable. So if your faith feels really shallow and really superficial, then when you see aliens on the news, that's when you're vulnerable to a great deception. And I would encourage you right now is the time to go deep. People are going to fall away because they're going to say, look, here's the proof. Here's the bodies of these aliens. Here's the interview with the aliens. And that's why they're going to fall away. Guess what? You can have a tangible relationship with Jesus, and your relationship with him needs to be living. It needs to be alive. It needs to be tangible. God has that for you. But what does he say? He says, seek and you'll find. Knock and the door will be opened. So you have to be seeking him. The Bible says, draw near to God and he will draw near to you.